NBC4 News at 6 starts now.
An epidemic infiltrating our neighborhoods. A drug problem so bad, authorities are throwing everything they have at drug dealers. The biggest weapon in their arsenal, not a gun. It is 6 o'clock. I'm Lucy Noland.
And I'm Chuck Henry. New now at 6 o'clock. Heroin addiction, the quick high, one of the most addictive of all the drugs. And tonight, NBC4 has learned of a tough new push aimed at drug dealers. Tina Ezzedine is live in Costa Mesa for us. Tina.
Chuck, law enforcement making a significant move, arresting and indicting a drug dealer in Orange County for selling heroin, knowing use is on the rise. Taylor Beatty is 22 years old, and she is struggling.
I started using at 12, and this has been the biggest struggle I've ever had to go through in my life.
A heroin addict for years, sober for a month.
I'm very lucky to be alive. I actually had a recent overdose, and I didn't think I was going to make it, and I did.
She is the face of addiction to this deadly drug gripping teenagers and adults throughout Southern California.
Heroin use has become a particular concern for the DEA because we're seeing so many people starting to use heroin at such a young age.
High schools in Orange County particularly seeing the problem, say drug abuse counselors and authorities. A growing trend, users moving from prescription drug abuse to heroin for a reason.
It's cheaper, sometimes easier to get. Unfortunately, the risk involved is higher because of what we know about hepatitis C and HIV and sharing needles.
Authorities cracking down in an unprecedented move, indicting suspected heroin dealer Louis Wood of Mission Viejo Wednesday for supplying the drug that killed 21-year-old Emma Wilborg.
I never thought I would be struggling to gain my family's trust back and struggling for my next meal and for my next high.
Homeless for several years, this is Taylor's 17th treatment center, and hopefully her last.
It's misery.
And today, an attorney was sentenced for trying to smuggle heroin to his client. He'll spend the next year in jail. Live in Costa Mesa, Tina Ezzedine, NBC4 News.